greener, helping you to avoid big water damages, helping you to schedule any automatic closure of your water unit, I mean your water, your floor, your water consumption. And then, as I said a little bit earlier, we are working on more specific flow boxes for hotels, because here we are managing the water floor by floor. On a hotel, you're gonna be able to manage every single room per room, and then for hospitals as well, it's gonna be the same thing. And the last version of the Flowbox Interactive we're working on, and hopefully it's gonna be ready, let's say in 6 to 7 months, so second semester of 2020, is for the residential market. So every single person will be able to have this kind of solution inside their home or inside their apartment, and they are going to be able to super easily and friendly manage as much and the best way you can manage your water consumption. We know that here water is something really important, and actually not only in the Middle East, everywhere in the world. We've been speaking on the let's say the industry. We are trying to save electricity, we're trying to save energy, right? And we are nowadays, the big issue is water. So we are trying to help you manage all your water consumptions and be greener and pay less, obviously, because that's the main point. Either you are a company like managing different buildings, either you are a regular person like we all are here and we have our own houses and we want to pay less water, of course. This is a specific product that will help you. Unfortunately, we didn't have the opportunity to bring the product, the solution, the Flowbox here, because I actually invite you to come to our booth, which is 3D159. Thank you, Vinny. So on hall 3, obviously, 3D159. I invite you to stop by, and I'm gonna make you a quick demo on this Flowbox, but here was quite difficult to bring it. But anyway, I did a small video. If Vinny, you can make it on the screen. Thank you. Here you can see that with this Flowbox and with its dedicated app, you can here go onto the specific building and then go to any specific floor, and let's say that here we want to close the valve that brings the water into this stage. I just turn it off remotely, okay? And then let's say that the problem is fixed on this specific floor, you can open it one more time and running it normally. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So yeah, as a quick conclusion, please stop by to our booth, 3D159. Flowbox Interactive smart plumbing system, enabling you to optimize your water consumption and avoid big water damages inside homes, apartments, and buildings. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Joss. Just a quick question from me. How do you work out?
Hopefully not one.
How do you work out how many flow boxes you need per building or per hospital or per domestic home? How has it worked out on the amount of units?
So let's speak about buildings first, since we're not ready yet to provide those kind of solutions to the hospitals, but we're working on it.
Okay.
You just need to install one flow box per floor, okay? On the main water line, we work from 1/2 inch to 2 inches, which is most of the market in terms of size of the pipes that brings the water inside every floor. And from this flow box, it's gonna send all the info to the app, and from the app, remotely, from the world over, you're gonna be able to manage easily all the water consumption inside every specific floor. And something really important is that, let's say that you have a building with 10 floors, you receive a notification on floor number 4 because apparently there's some kind of abnormal consumption. So either you did set up an automatic closure in case, well, indeed, the Flowbox will automatically close the valve remotely, so the water will not come into the floor, but into the 9 remaining floors, the water will run properly without any issue.
Now, if there is a leak and it detects it, what kind of leak? I mean, does it have to be a certain PSI that the leakage is coming out, or how does it detect the leaks that are coming out, and what quantity of a leak does it constitute?
So this is the intelligence that we did put inside the Flowbox, and obviously we are aiming at being even more accurate for the next months and the next years. So the Flowbox is measuring, as I said, every 15 minutes the water consumption, the real water consumption. And we did put some data inside the Flowbox thanks to the setup that you did at the beginning when you did plug the Flowbox onto your water unit. So we will compare those data. So this is some kind of artificial intelligence, okay?
Yeah.
And with this artificial intelligence, the Flowbox will know if you are running properly and if your consumption is a regular consumption or if there's something wrong, okay?
Just one final thing from me. With the Flowbox, does it have to be installed at the original build, or can it be added to an existing building?
That's a good question, and actually, I didn't speak about it.
Sorry.
No, thank you. Actually, we can do both. Obviously, we can be part of a brand new project for new constructions, but we can plug those Flowbox into existing buildings as well. It's pretty easy since you have only one pipe.
Yeah.
So this Flowbox, most of the time for every floor, will be set up horizontally. So you basically have one main pipe bringing the water inside every floor, okay? And then on every floor, you have some horizontal pipes. So we're gonna plug this Flowbox at the very beginning of this horizontal pipe. So we just have to cut a little piece of the existing pipe, and we will fix the Flowbox and then make it run.
And as far as powering the unit, what kind of power source does it need connected
So
to?
we're basically, I mean, in Europe it's specific, here it's specific. We can do everything. It's pretty easy for us. We're working on all the certifications for the American market, since you know they are pretty specific. They don't like being like other ones.
Like everybody else.
Yeah, like everybody else. But for all the other markets, we're ready. I mean, we are compliant with all the big requirements for European market, which is I would say the second more requiring market in terms of certifications. So we can work almost everywhere.
Great. Well, listen, if you want to come and see Jos and see a first-hand demonstration of the Flowbox in action, stand 3D159 is where they can find you, yeah?
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Well, Jos, thanks very much for your time. Appreciate it. Have a good show.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Jos. Yes, well, there you go. Second live in a